Hiya, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Billy.
And this is our rescue dog,
Pablo.
Pablo!
So last year we decided to get married, jack our jobs in so we could travel more in our van. So if you want to see how we get on with that, just hit subscribe. It's completely free. We'll hopefully catch you on the road sometime.
Good evening.
So good evening from...
Castle Howard Lakeside Campsite. How posh are we?
Well, we're really not, are we? But yeah, it's been another absolutely glorious day. We didn't know where to go, we didn't know what to do. We were going to go to Gotham, maybe go to the coast. We were looking at campsites over near sort of like Pateley Bridge, round Knaresborough, etc. And everything was quite expensive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We just went somewhere nice and quiet for the dog, somewhere we could go for walks, just chill out for a few days, really. So Billy found this one.
Yeah, and it came in a lot cheaper than a lot of the campsites. It's not a massive campsite, but it's a nice spot to be, right next to the...
Yes, it is right next to the lake, and you can see Castle Howard beautifully, can't you? Right over the other side of the lake. And the lake is full of swans, so we can walk the dog down the side of it. It's lovely, isn't it?
And some of the swans have been doing their courtship dances today, haven't they?
Yeah.
All fluffed up, spinning round and stuff in the lake. So we're going to go visit the house tomorrow, the gardens, because we've got the dog, won't be a house. So when you come to the campsite, if you take your booking for the campsite reference with you, when you get to the gate at Castle Island, it's 2 for 1. So it's 2 adults for the price of 1. So it's
which is how much?
15 quid, I think.
Yeah. So, I mean, to be fair, for a stately home gardens, 2 for 15 quid's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit tight, so I'd have been pushed to pay 30 quid, but 15, like 7.50 each is great, and it sounds really lovely.
Yeah. So we are going to get on and eat our Sunday dinner.
Yeah, which is a bit late, because I've been slack Alice.
So we've got pie, tatties, and some veg.
And so just broccoli.
So you can't do anything unless it at least looks a little bit Sunday dinner.
Yeah, I'm so old-fashioned.
Couldn't be doing pizza, could you?
No.
So we'll catch you later, and we'll show you around the campsite and the gardens.
Yeah, and I hope you like them.
Bye.
Bye. So hello on this glorious morning from Castle Howard Lakeside Campsite. So there's a load of statics that way, and this is their camping area. So they've got hard standing, electric, non-electric, grass pitches over there, motorhomes of all sizes, and tents. So this is our pitch behind us, and so the best thing you can do if you come to this site is try and get a pitch on the right hand side at this end, because there's more sun. That side it's under the trees. The only problem with this site is that it's a little bit iffy for Wi-Fi. So we found that if you go over there towards the middle of the field, or you go just through that gate there down to the lake, you get full reception. But we struggle a little bit over here, so you'd have to like hold your phone in the air or whatever, don't you? So just be prepared not to have full reception. So it was £63 for 3 nights. Billy booked it as a bit of a last minute, just for us to chill out after the festival, and what a blooming cracking site it is. So the reason this campsite's called Lakeside is because it literally is that. There's our van over there. Not even a minute away, here's the lake. Come with me and have a look at this view. How's this for absolutely gorgeous? There's thousands and thousands of like mayflies and various other things about at the moment. There's loads and loads of swans on the lake. Billy saw a swan with 8 signets this morning, and we haven't got time to walk down, but further down there, just round the corner, it opens up into the most stunning view of Castle Howard. So you can actually walk all the way along here to the bottom, and you've got a beautiful, beautiful view of Castle Howard. So I won't waffle on about the facilities. The shower block's behind me. We've got a pot wash to that side, a couple of nice sinks. The water's red hot, and that is a pet hate of mine. The water is absolutely red hot. Washing machine £4, dryer £2, which is really, really reasonable. You've got your gents and your ladies on this side. Can't speak for the gents, but the ladies are lovely, clean, warm, radiators on, lovely showers, and they've got the big I don't know what you call them, is it like the rainfall showers or something like that? Lovely red hot showers, and from a lady's perspective as well, they've got hair dryers which you don't have to pay for, which is really, really good. So just round that corner there's a small reception and a small shop that stocks a few sort of, they're more like deli items, but it's really nice. Most importantly, wine, and the reception staff are really helpful. They'll guide you and tell you tips about the area. So from here, you can walk to Castle Howard. You can choose to go into the gardens, and if you go into the gardens, you get a 2-for-1 deal with this campsite. So I think it cost us £19 for both of us, and it's well worth visiting. You can also walk up to the estate shop and have a coffee. I think there's one pub in the local area you can walk to. There's an arboretum on the other side, and you can also get the bus to Malton and various other areas. So it's really well located. Now, there's another thing about this site. Doesn't bother us in the slightest, but some people might not like it. There's a hell of a lot of crows. So there's trees all over. So again, that's another good reason to get a pitch on the right-hand side, down at the bottom or in the field, because there's a lot of crows, and my, they are squawky. Good morning.
Good morning.
Just watch you don't fall off this stair.
Wait, there we go. So we're just on a permissive path that runs just around the corner from the campsite, and it takes you all the way along the road to the entrance for Castle Howard.
And very, very considerately, at the bits where the lake is a little bit near the path, they've duck-boarded it, haven't they?
Yeah. So the thing about Castle Howard is, if you're staying on the campsite, which is part of the estate, you get 2-for-1 entry to the gardens. So what we can do is we can show our booking reference, and that'll entitle us for 2-for-1 tickets. So instead of £30, it'll be £15.
Yeah, which is much, much more palatable.
Yeah.
And I've never, ever, 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 in the 8 years I've been with Billy, known him, want to go look around some gardens.
Yeah. But it'll be a good day out walking the dog.
And Castle Howard's so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, we're just reaching the main entrance. And how far is that from the campsite?
Just over a mile, 1.08.
So a
yeah,
mile.
just over a mile.
So it's a mile walk to get to the entrance. Obviously there's a bit of walking once you get to the entrance, because it's a big place.
But it's lovely and shaded and sheltered.
Yeah.
You've got the obelisk there.
Obelisk?
Is it obelisk or obelisk?
Obelix.
Obelisk. Which you can see for miles around, can't you?
Yeah, so we'll show you that, and we'll head on in.
Yeah, so we've just come through the main entrance, and we're in the little courtyard. So there's a lovely courtyard cafe and a little farm shop and gifts over there. Tickets over there, loos and everything in this little area here, so you don't have to actually go in. You can sort of walk around the outside, or you can come to this bit, or you can choose to go through to the house or the gardens. But if not, you can use these facilities anyway.
So we're in.
We're in. Slightly more expensive than you thought it was, but it was, what was it, £19 for both of us?
Just under 19
But to be fair, we're pretty much going to spend, I think, quite a few hours in here, aren't we? Yeah. So I think it's money well spent. So we've decided we have a map. We have a little map, which we don't really need to, there's a peacock, which we don't really need to follow. But what we're going to do is we're going to go round in like a clockwise direction, aren't we?
Yeah.
And hopefully do all the edges, all round the bottom, and then head up towards the house, the walled garden and everything else. But the route we're taking actually takes us past the house anyway. Yeah, so we're going down to the boathouse and stuff like that. But that isn't actually open today. It's just open weekends and school holidays. But we're going to walk down and have a look anyway.
Yeah, and we can actually go in the cafe with the dog in the main house, so that's good.
So we can go in the courtyard cafe, or we can go in the cafe, the Fitzroy cafe, in the main house. So I didn't expect that, so that's quite nice. And yeah, we heard a peacock earlier, and there's our first peacock.
Yeah, so there's quite a big play park, isn't there, for kids?
Yeah. So this bit over here is called Scalf Island. And I think it looks, I wouldn't mind playing there, to be fair.
Oh, look at that slide thing.
I know, it looks brilliant.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's Scalf Island, children only. Obviously, you can't go in there if you've got a dog, which is fully understandable. But yeah, if I was a bit younger, I'd like a little play on there. It looks great.
So at certain times, you can get marshmallows cooked, and they light a fire there, and the kids can come here and
Toast their marshmallows. That'll be weekends and school holidays, like it says.
Yeah, what a good idea.
I think it's great. Who doesn't love a toasted marshmallow?
Yeah, bit of adventure for kids.
Nose out. Oh, it is open.
So the ice cream shop is actually open when it was supposed to be closed?
Yeah, we thought it'd be shut. Mm-hmm. Here, let me lick round the edge for you, because you are making a mess.
My ice cream, is it back?
Dad did it all for you.
So yeah, and we're actually, the other side of this lake is where we're camping.
Literally just over there somewhere, aren't we?
Yeah, and you can see this when we walk along, but you can't get to it because the path's blocked off.
There's a gate at the end somewhere, isn't there?
So yeah, we'll show you, but yeah. I'm having a quick stop here and then we'll mosey on around the rest of the gardens.
And we have got like a salad and some sandwiches, but I have to say the sandwiches in there look absolutely lush. £6.95 for like a cheese and whatever one, but the blocks of cheese in each sandwich are like that. Like, I've never seen cheese sandwiches like it.
Dog would love it.
Home cooked sausage sandwiches. There's a really nice pastrami, mustard and gherkin. Again, packed. Yeah, so if you've forgotten your sarnies.
Yeah. Right, finish my ice cream.
Right, so this is the site of the Temple of Venus. So I'm not quite sure. So we're like on the edge of the estate, aren't we? During the 1720s, the Earl of Carlisle commissioned Vanbrugh to build a temple at the end of the terrace below Raywood. So it's known as the Temple of the Four Winds, but for a while it's called the Temple of Diana, and this was the second temple. Rather chunky structure, both temples were sited on blah 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 blah. Dilapidated state, and it was demolished in 1940. So yeah, that looks like it. That looks like the Temple of Venus. Oh, I'm sure I've seen something like that in the grounds. So, Temple of the Four Winds, and you can see why, built on this corner. For what I've just said to Billy is, can you imagine inviting your guests down here for 11s or afternoon tea, hopping on your horse or getting in your carriage, trotting down here? Gorgeous.
what our friends will know is that we've got a pond at home, a little one, and something's had all the koi carp away, so they're dead. And we now keep the pump on to keep the water clean, because the dog would rather drink out the manky pond than it would out of a nice clean bowl. It's like we're trying to kill him with a bowl. But Nikki wants to do something with the pond, and I'm thinking, how about one of them?
Well,
here's the actual view from the gardens walking towards the house. It's mental, isn't it? That people had this much wealth. They could build these things and all the gardens and everything in it.
Stunning, isn't it?
Yeah. Being a socialist, there's part of me that thinks it's absolutely terrible, but it is good to look at.
Yeah, and I'm actually now in my head in some sort of period drama film set, aren't I?
Yeah.
So
you're the maid.
I'm the chambermaid or the scullery maid.
Would you have an illegitimate child to the Earl of...
Absolutely
whatever?
not. I'd resist the handsome Lord of the Manor's charms.
Even when he were like shirtless swimming in the ponds behind you.
Darling, yeah, I couldn't even think of that. I've got you.
I don't know. I reckon you were easy when I met you. I'm sure you'd have a... Get off. Violence does not look good on you.
Well,
so this is the calf that dogs are allowed to, even when it's bad weather and you can go inside, wasn't it? As long as they're on the lead.
Fitzroy Cafe.
Yeah. So
there's
we stop
another
in here
peacock.
then.
Do you want to go to the walled garden or do you want to pop in here?
Pop in here and then we can go to Wall Garden and then we'll go look at the butchers.
Okay.
And see if I can get some really expensive, nice pork from my barbecue. Pablo is being a very good boy considering what is just here. But I reckon if it makes out one of its little noises, he's gonna crap himself. Done the Wall Gardens then?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I thought they were pretty. I wanted more vegetables. But yeah, they were really pretty.
So yeah, if you're here, don't miss out the Wall Gardens.
No, lovely. Loads of like English stuff as well, hostas and... Oh, I don't know if hostas are English actually. Yeah.
Anybody know? You've turned from Bill Oddie into what? David Bellamy?
Well,
Wobbling through the undergrowth.
No, David Bellamy's a hero.
No.
Oh no, that's David Attenborough. Oh
You
God, I always
absolute
get...
fud.
Oh God.
How can you get them mixed up?
Because I'm an idiot.
That's us finished with our little tour around the actual grounds in the garden, sorry.
So the most exciting bit is yet to come for Billy because he has high hopes of getting some sort of fabulous pork.
Yeah, so we're off to the butcher's next.
Oh, I think the train's on its way back. What's it called? The Kelly car.
The Kelly
so there
car.
is a car that runs to all sort of key points. It's like a tractor that pulls a light little carriage thing. So if you're not, the most able to walk as far, you can just hop on the Kelly car. And I do believe it's on its way back now.
The pork's quite expensive, isn't it?
Well, it is organic and it is estate reared.
But I'm getting some.
Are you getting chops or are you getting belly pork?
Shall I get the belly pork that's marinated?
That's Chinese. Yeah. But then what's the point? Because you can marinate any old belly pork.
Right, I'll get some belly pork.
Well, what do you think?
Watch this space and see what I come out with.
He's going to be in so much trouble.
So, that's us done. And we've just been in to their little farm shop and they do have a butcher's there. And I've bought some nice organic reared pork that they bred on the actual estate.
And it does look lovely.
And it does look lovely. So the pork, belly pork I bought from Lidl.
It's going in the freezer.
It's going in the freezer and this is going on the barbie tonight. So
and we may be calling back at the shop on our way.
Oh yeah. But it was 3 pretty long, pretty thick slices of organic reared belly pork, and it was £7, which
How
isn't
cheap is that?
far off for that sort of stuff, is it? It's meant.
Nah.
But while we're in, I said, have you got any old bones for the dog? And he went, he had a look and he couldn't find any in the bin. So he got out this cabinet where they keep all the really expensive dry aged ribs and steaks and sirloins ready to cut off. And he cut the bones off there.
How lovely was that?
And I mean, I'm not kidding.
The way it's on.
If we feed the dog one of them, he's not going to eat anything else. It is just so big. It's just like, can't even get over how nice that was of them to just give us that.
That's so sweet.
So yeah, they came out to see the dog anyway straight away.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that dog is about to have the best night ever. Morning.
Good morning, good morning. Another glorious day.
Yeah, and we are on our way to a pub. So if you watch our channel, you'll know that we're not very big drinkers, are we? I'm not. No, we're not. We don't like a drink. We don't like pubs. We don't like alcohol. But in the interest of full research, so you get the full idea of what it's like to stay at this campsite, we're going to walk to one of 3 pubs in the surrounding area. Now this one, we believe, is the one you can get to off-road virtually all the way. There are others about the same distance, but I think you might have to do a bit of road walking.
I think you're right, it's more difficult and you have to do some road walking. Whereas this one you can pretty much do off-road. And it looks really interesting because it takes you around the back of the Castle Howard estate where we were yesterday. So we'll get to past the mausoleum and stuff, which we could only see from the estate because the path doesn't take you down there, does it? So yeah, it's actually a really interesting walk, I think.
And it's windy, so I'm not sure if you'll get any of that. So we'll see. I'll let you know how it goes. So we're moseying on now, and we're on the Centurion Way, aren't we, to start with? We do the Centurion Way a fair part of the journey, and then we'll turn off and we'll head into the village. We'll have to remember what the name of the pub in the village is. Can you remember?
There's only one. It's the Cushion and Crown.
Can you remember the village? Begin with W anyway. Wellburn.
It's Wellburn, and it's the Cushion and Crown.
It's quite a posh pub. So
yeah, it looks very foodie and quite posh and very foodie.
So
it's got a lovely, lovely write-up, and even peasants like us will be welcome, I think.
Yeah. Might be expensive for our blood though, so we'll see. All right, we'll catch you in a bit then. So Centurion Way is the way you need to go. Delhi pub.
Delhi
pub. We're at the Crown and Cushion
in Wellburn.
Delhi lost, pub won. Or I won, Nikki lost.
Yeah, I did actually. So I think it's, well, the way we've come on the Centenary Way, it's 3.8 mile. I think it's going to be slightly shorter on the way back into it. You can get here quicker by the road, but apparently a bit of it turns into a nettly path. But you can get a bus back, so you don't have to walk back. But we're going to walk back going over the old bridge and round the mausoleum, aren't we? And cut back to the campsite that way.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for food. So we've gone for the sandwich menu. So I've got a flat iron ciabatta coming, and that's £12.95. And you've got...
some sort of go-ching something
Korean.
or other chicken. No, it wasn't Korean, but it was go something or other chicken with pickled vegetables, gem lettuce, and something else in a wrap, something a bit different.
And that was about $9.95, I think. So yeah, we'll let you know what they're like when they get here.
So we're splashing out on our sandwiches today.
Yeah, our sandwiches are still in our bag. They'll have to live to fight another day. So what do we think then?
It looks absolutely delicious.
The dog is really interested in my flat iron steak.
I'm not surprised, look at it. That looks absolutely delicious. I mean, mine looks gorgeous, but I knew that is a sandwich for you, isn't it? Meat. I mean, I have to say there's a lot of meat in mine, but it's chicken, whereas you're just... It's a gorgeous pub, isn't it?
Yeah, that's for medium rare. It's medium rare.
That's it, medium rare, and it's medium rare.
It's very much a foodie pub, isn't it? I think you could have two courses on a lunch, £19.95, which isn't bad, to be fair, for a really nice pub, is it?
Yeah. So yeah, it was worth the walk, wasn't it? Having a right foodie week, chilled out, aren't we? Yeah, we'll get on and eat this, but yeah. First impressions.
Lovely.
You had a bite of your chicken yet?
No, I'm into my lettuce at the moment, my rocket.
Well, try your chicken and let's get it on. Let's see what you think.
Okay. Just take my skewer out. There you go. I might just use my fingers. Delish. And it's crispy. Billy, that's teaching him really bad habits. So, this is the Blueberry Inn, which is the film set we think we came across earlier. So we were hoping to head back and find there was something going on here, but there isn't. However, you can see it from right over the fields because it is blue. How cute does that look? So this is actually Bog Hall. So this side of it's all painted up and lovely and made into a film set, and the other side's quite derelict. So we'll have to keep our eyes out for this. So we think we've stumbled upon another little bit of film set here. So pigsty behind us, which quite clearly isn't a pigsty, so that's obviously all set up and ready, and a lamp and a request bus stop. And the bus is going to Hare Hole. Not sure where Hare Hole is, but I'm waiting for that bus. Some fresh dunnies. I'm assuming they're compost toilets. I'm dying to have a look. Shall I have a look? I'm going to have a look and see if they're compost toilets, because I'm nosy like that. Let's have a nosy. Oh yeah, composting toilets, and some instructions on how to use them. What is a composting toilet? Yeah, put your sawdust in. Great, I love stuff like this. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Bit of brew dog.
Hazy Jane, I do like this. Hazy Pale. Is it Hazy Pale?
This is Hazy Jane.
Hazy Jane, I do like this.
Yeah, we do like Hazy Jane.
Yeah, it's nice.
So if you're looking for a beer, top tip, Hazy Jane.
Yeah, it is lovely.
Bit of hipster thing, but we're hipsters ourselves.
Yeah, us being young, cool, doody types, aren't we?
Yeah. So tomorrow we're going home.
Yeah.
Some deliveries and stuff. We need to head back, get that sorted.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, I think we've had 3 fabulous days here. And I know you booked this for me rather than us. Well, no, you booked it for us, but I think you booked it for me, didn't you?
No, I booked it for the dog. I thought the dog would enjoy it.
No, you didn't. You booked this one for me because you know every now and then I like a little bit of peace, a little bit of kickback time, beautiful countryside. And that's exactly what we've had here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been
Me
great.
being a bit of a crazy menopausal loon at times, every now and then I just need a bit of space and a bit of peace, and I think that's why you chose this, didn't you? After the festival, and for the dog as well, because a couple of days at the festival's all right for the dog, but it ain't great.
Children,
yeah,
as far as the eye can see.
He's not a lover of it. To be fair, he was a lot better at Spring Social, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But I think at Glampfest there was that many children. He was like twitchy, wasn't he?
Feral kids running in every direction.
No, they were all right. It was just there was.
They were feral.
No, they weren't. They were just kids out there having a great time.
When I were that young, that wouldn't have happened.
But there was a lot of them.
Modern parenting.
And it were very noisy, and so yeah, it's been great. It's been lovely. I feel reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to go home and sort out what we've got going on next. So we've got a few things, but the first thing that we're getting prepared for is Vanlife Fest at Shrewsbury.
Oh, yeah.
And we are actually officially on the list now, so we can say we're talking at 1 o'clock on the Sunday if you're there. And this is the biggest festival this year in Britain. Van Festival.
So needless to say, I'm extremely nervous. We're just going to chat about our trip to Morocco, aren't we?
Yeah, a few slides.
I mean, but there's some huge YouTubers there, isn't there? And then there's a little old teeny weeny us, but, you know, we're going to enjoy it, aren't we?
Yeah, you've got to challenge yourself. And then we're on to Vanlife Fest at the Hall, which is always great as well.
And we're meeting some friends, which is even better.
Yeah, so if you look back through our videos when we were in Morocco, we got stalked by a Dutch couple. And they've now stalked us to Britain and they're coming over for the festival. So
To be fair, we did invite them and we love them dearly and we're looking forward to seeing them, aren't we?
Yeah. Had a great detox and calmed down, haven't we?
And do you know what?
We haven't really detoxed.
Well, yeah, but we've had good food, we've had nice wine, we've had organic wine and stuff. We had a lovely lunch today at the Cushion and Crown.
It's the Crown and Cushion.
Crown and Cushion. Yeah, Crown and Cushion, okay. We've got the lake literally 2 minutes from our door where we've been going on an evening, sitting, putting our chairs out, enjoying the last of the sunset.
And you can get Wi-Fi there. We're sat there tonight and all I heard was Diana Ross, or was it Barbara Streisand or something shouted out. I looked across there and went, what are you doing? And she was on, she's going, I'm doing the Pews on Tours quiz. What? You must have been watching it, were you?
Yeah, I was. But yeah, would I come here again? Absolutely. You just booked it as a bit of a little break on our way home.
They were fairly reasonably priced.
It's reasonably priced. It's a beautiful site. It's quite basic, but what it does well. And I'm really fussy about a few things, and one of them's red hot washing up water, and that is red hot. Showers are great, toilets are great, scenery's great. Surrounding area, fabulous, loads of walks and stuff. I've loved it here.
Right, well, she's loved it. Let's go. Bye.
Bye.
So that was our trip to Castle Howard and to the Castle Howard Lakeside campsite. If you've enjoyed any of this vlog, then give us a big thumbs up. And if you want to see what we get up to next, then hit subscribe. It's completely free. Until we catch up with you on the road or the next vlog, I think I'll just leave you with Pablo enjoying his very, very posh Castle Howard bone.